Hello everybody, and welcome to part 4 of the commentary for my playthrough of Saints Row 4. And basically as we continue this game, part 4 of 11, and a returning theme from Saints Row 3, Professor Ginky, Professor Ginky's mind over, well, yeah, mind over murder.
The color of the ring denotes the type of object you need to throw it through in order to score a point. Vehicles go through blue.
And Professor Ginky is supposed to be kind of a little stereotypical trope of your Japanese game show.
And you win. Good luck. It's murder time, fun time. Welcome to Professor Genki's Mind Over Murder! Brought to you in part by...
Though it is kind of funny because when you think about it, if you watch the Japanese launch trailer for Saints Row 4, Professor Ginky is pretty much the center hub of the trailer.
As folks at home know, by exploiting weaknesses in Zinniac's meticulously crafted simulation, our contestant has gained the power of telekinesis.
I guess it should be noted that I believe the announcer Bobby, he's actually voiced by pro wrestler Rob Van Dam. Although at first it was weird because at first I thought this was Hogan doing the voice, but nope, it says right there in the credits, voiced by Rob Van Dam. So, like, oh, really got a vocal range on there. And then, of course, the commentators also give you a little bit of backstory on what's going on while you're doing this mayhem. Because actually in Saints Row 3 they also brought up events that have, like little small events that happen in Saints Row 2. Like nothing too big, but basically just a little, like, oh, that happened to you? Oh my, kind of like a bringing back the septic tank event. It keeps getting brought up, but they never brought it back, but oh well.
Reliving my worst fears for all of eternity.
You and me both, Bobby. You and me both.
Can you imagine Genki and Zinniac flying across the galaxy together, conquering worlds and abducting the biggest badasses each planet has to offer, and pitting them against each other in a superpowered fight to the death?
Bobby, are you feeling all right?
Or they can team up against an army of mascots, flaming mascots, armed with rocket launchers and RPGs.
Jeez, that's a fine dream, Bobby, but as you know, the world's biggest badass was locked
I would have
away
to say that
years
this is
ago.
kind of like my least favorite Professor Ginky game.
Excellent job by our contestant.
And yeah, if I was ever to show off or showboat, that's how it would look. And yeah, it would be hilarious if I were to ever do that in real life. Yow!
Ready to pick up Matt?
Are you really sure about this?
don't think now's the time to be picky. How do we save him?
Well, I give Sid the proper cipher to connect to Matt's personal simulation, and he opens a gateway.
Right on, let's do it.
And once again, as I stated before, the little trait of capturing the clusters. Yeah, that'll definitely be the day someone does a suicide dive off a go-kart, a golf cart, no matter.
I was shocked when the boss picked you to be the vice president, but you ended up working out.
That's only vaguely insulting.
Look, you sound just like Julius Little. Putting a guy
And a little
in
mecha
the
joke.
That seems like a great way to get killed.
I'm nothing like Julius.
Kinsey, we're ready.
I'm sending Sid the jailbreak.
Any last advice?
And FYI, Kinsey just gave away the spoiler plot of Saints Row 1.
So pay attention to the console commands.
Any last advice I'll understand?
Don't get killed.
Gotcha. Matt Miller, self-proclaimed hacker god, ran all the cyber terrorism for the syndicate back in Steelport. Now he's Asha's right-hand
Here
man.
we have a little brief history of Matt Miller.
Kinsey, where's my gun?
Well, you don't have
And then
superpowers
it starts
either.
when we're
Are you kidding?
back into this little Tron-like
It's a
level.
command prompt. Just give me a second.
Oh, look, a command prompt.
Fuck me, not again.
Damn it! The camera's screwed up. You'll just have to deal with it.
And oh, what is this?
You're not dealing with the top-down.
Actually, this was a callback to Saints Row 3, where you actually had
Anytime you
to actually
fix this,
control
Kinsey.
the.
I'm trying, but
From
I'm
what
not
I don't
using
remember
code.
the
Give me a
the
second.
title. I believe it was Battle Tanks on the Atari 2600. I should know because I have that game. And yeah, I said that with a question mark, but I know I have the game.
Could it be
And once again, as I stated before,
D?
because of work and life,
Oops.
I'm
Sorry.
basically recording this at like 2 and 3 in the morning, so. And you also notice a little, yeah, it even has that little Atari icon on the bottom right.
Whew, thank you.
There should be 3 data towers controlling the security to Matt's prison.
About time I get to cause some property damage.
Well, I wouldn't want you to go outside your comfort zone.
I must say, I am amused at this attempt to save a man who tried to kill you once.
I've worked with worse.
All the same, what is it you hope to accomplish? Mr. Miller is beyond your help.
What I hope to accomplish is to put a bullet in your fucking head.
Very well.
Of course, Zinyak trying to mind screw with you.
After all.
Who's got next? Got a situation here, Kinsey.
Destroying the tower should destroy the tanks with it.
Huh, destroy the
Kinsey
gate key.
is rather astute for
Hmm.
a human.
Yeah,
Sounds a
well,
little
big
familiar
towers
right
control
there.
Security on a linear path. Not very creative for your superior intelligence.
Ugh,
You know what? No.
touche.
Gatekeeper, Keymaster, I'm sorry.
That's 2. 1 more to go.
And thanks, by the way,
For what?
for not spawning any more tanks to kill me.
God, are you still mad about that? I said I was sorry.
Surprisingly, near-death experiences tend to stick with you. that came from? Last tower. Time to tear this bitch down.
Oh, I don't think it should be that easy for you.
He's made the tower invulnerable. Hang on, I'll find a workaround.
And then here's this little horrific gag that I find pretty funny, because now I'm able to look at the command prompt screen and it's like the Jurassic Park reference. Would you like to play a game? Saw, although I'm pretty sure that came from another movie as well. Global thermonuclear war. The only winning move is not to play.
Need some help, Kinsey.
Wait, can you
Not
try
gonna
something?
happen. Acid burn. You are. You know what? I'm just gonna stop there because that's worried. Because there was a War Games reference, and
Right on.
now nothing says Tron homage than getting on a bike in a very colorful world. Only it won't leave the trails behind. So
Though this attempt is as futile as the life of most humans.
Oh, look, an alien with a superiority complex. Surprising.
Though this sentiment comes from more than just the Zin, my dear. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day, to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying
That sounds scary.
it's a quote from Macbeth.
And fuck Shakespeare. Jane Austen or go home.
man, and get used to hearing Jane Austen. A little bit of foreshadowing.
You're coming up on Matt's prison.
So what am I getting into?
Chances are it's not a standard behind bars sort of prison. You'll just have to wing it.
Yeah, who needs a plan when you can just walk into a virtual hellhole?
Oh, and since I can't see what's going on in there, doubt I'll be able to help you either.
Awesome. What's happening?
Before you, I place a choice. Walk through the blue door and continue to face yet more failures at saving those closest.
Okay, I've noticed some people were having debates on whether this is a like Matrix, where you take the blue pill or take the red pill, and I've heard other people state that this is more of a spoof or a take that jab at the Mass Effect 3 ending, and I could actually see it being, actually it can be both.
In choosing this door, you would willingly submit yourself.
But then again, with the blue and red, I'm actually going to be in the crowd of the Mass Effect 3 jab, because when the original ending came out, that was
This can't be good.
I guess for the short story of it,
led you to this point.
it got a lot of negative feedback, which basically prompt for BioWare to basically change the ending a bit, so it actually had an ending, which people, me and myself included, were actually satisfied with. And as you can see here, you basically see a lot of still shots from Saints Row 1, 2, and 3.
Because you used a rocket in place of a bullet. Because you wouldn't submit to my rule. In the end, you only heard those you were trying.
You can barely see it, but there was Carlos
In the end,
from Saints Row 2.
the human race would be much safer without you in it.
But like I said, as crazy as like the whole alien storyline is with the Saints Row 4, from a logical standpoint, it kind of makes sense, since it's the only way they can basically tie up the previous 3 installments into this. And with that, we get a nice little choose your own adventure like game on the DOS. Man, and as you can tell, I was never really good at these type of games. I even tried some of the ones recently on Xbox Live Arcade, and I'm usually dead within like the 3rd or 4th screen.
Behold my empire.
Not gonna lie, I was expecting something a bit more impressive.
This is but a glimpse of what I have conquered. I'm quite proud of this one.
What is this?
Terror, as personified by your literary culture.
And then, of course, the dialogue between Zinyak and the main character. The fact that the main character doesn't get it.
Why does the pirate have a raven? Is this the island that the pirate came from?
Must you continue to display your plebeian intelligence?
Shit, man, I'm just asking a question.
I tire of this. Deal with
And
her
then
on your
continuing
own.
on with the joke of not getting it.
Who else is here? Oh yeah, Matt had it real bad.
And then, of course, this is just me trying to be a gentleman, only to realize, oh, so I have to act like a jerk to her. Okay, fine, I'll go the route that you want me to go.
Matt, it's time for you to pick up the phone and see the real world.
Oh, I guess I should use this time to bring up the fact that I am not doing the Dominatrix DLC, because I'm just gonna save you guys the unflattery of my character being in one of those costumes. So basically, we've now learned that this is his fear. He has to face basically Killbane, who he was his boss, but then in the event of Saints Row 3, he decided to go a heel face turn. But Killbane stated that he'll come back for him someday, and his nightmare is him coming back and fighting him in a wrestling match in the style of a choose your own adventure Mac DOS PC DOS game. And kind of like a little homage to Punch-Out right there. And of course, since the entire thing is like a Matrix homage, gotta put that rotary phone in there.
I don't like the idea of us sitting around. Shouldn't we be picking up Matt? The kid could be in trouble.
Keith, you gotta relax. The guy's an MI6 agent, for God's sake. He can take care of himself.
You needed help.
And then,
now.
of course,
You're the commander-in-chief.
the main character having a oh crap moment. You're right.
You were thinking this earlier?
Oh, I did. I'm just not a big fan of Matt.
Kinsey!
Come on! Can't I get some payback? Got a little lost, big deal.
Or he got a little dead. Who knows?
Oh, he's fine. He's probably having the time of his life exploring Zinyak's ship.
Yeah, he's having the time of his life.
You're really making a big deal out of nothing. This is a great opportunity for him to build character.
Kinsey, this is not a time for a teachable moment. If we don't help Matt, he will die.
Fine, take this.
You're beautiful.
Thanks.
I was talking to the robot.
It's power armor.
Same thing.
Not really. A robot is an automaton, whereas power...
Don't ruin this, Keith.
And then, of course, Keith reading a magazine. If you notice real quick, you saw basically Shaundi from Saints Row 2. And yes, that picture was actually promoted in a Playboy magazine.
It's supposed to make that noise?
Are you breaking my power armor?
Maybe?
If you do damage the power armor, you can find repair kits in some of the storage crates.
And now we're controlling... Yeah, I'm calling it a robot as well. None of this... Yeah, it's power armor, whatever. And then I was thinking to myself when I played this for the first time, thinking, oh, I'm sure that little HUD is either like a little shout out or homage to the Halo franchise.
Power armor. Because they're just missing stuff.
Kinsey, how the hell am I supposed to get this thing through the door?
Oh my god, this is the real world. I can't just waggle my fingers and, oh look, Kinsey, you weave worlds like a goddess with a brush.
Okay, alright. I'll figure something out. Girl, you gotta help me out here. This thing doesn't have fingers. How the fuck am I getting this door open?
Brute force works.
More Zen.
You take care of what's there, and I'll make sure they don't alert the others.
My town, my rules. Why'd we wait this long to have a robot?
I swear, that thing just reminds me of the Hulk's move. Hulk smash!
Those things are full of people, aren't they?
Maybe, but I don't think the Zen abduct humans exclusively.
I gotta be close. One of the pods is broken.
Any chance that's the one Matt was in?
Fuck if I know. It's not like someone left a note.
And there goes his graffiti trademark.
Hey, y'all just fighting for second place.
Get away from me! I mean it!
I was hoping you'd find some pants, man.
About time I was rescued. Oh, you wouldn't believe what they have. But I didn't realize they have robots.
That's what I'm saying. Kenzie's trying to call this shit out on.
So, not a robot?
What kind of firepower does that make have?
Kenzie said the guns are missing stuff.
Typical. Give me a moment to find the parts.
Of course, you gotta love these. But then again, if you play video games for a long time, you basically know a trope that's about to happen. It's like, quick, let me access this. Oh wait, let me guess. A screen's gonna tell me to defend you while you do that. Oh, what do you know? What a shocker.
I can't finish this if I'm dead, you know!
Alright, man. Anytime you want to wrap up, it's cool with me, man.
You worry about your job and let me do mine! I have the parts. Get to me and I'll set you up. This will be much different than any other weapon you're used to.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a real fancy gun, Matt.
More than just a gun.
Good job, Matt. This is what I do. Not knowing where that came from.
Yeah, you gotta love those little Terminator wannabes or murder bots.
I'd like one of these for everyday use.
And I'm sure that so much better than blunt trauma, that line has to be a reference to your character getting, basically at the end of Saints Row 1, the yacht you're on blows up and you're basically left in a coma for almost 6 months, I believe.
Kenzie, where you at?
So I'm pretty sure that line had to have been a reference to the ending of part 1 and part 2, your character waking up from a coma.
Hey, there's more of them coming. I'll win everywhere. up.
We're gonna die here! I know it!
Fuck are you, Kinsey? Now I'm having fun. Matt, the guns aren't working.
I did what I could. I can't really fix it right now.
Shit.
I'm here. Get to me.
Get to the ship.
They're on our tail. Get to the turrets.
Get in the turret, man. Try to keep up, man.
Please, if your aim was any worse, you'd be shooting yourself.
I wonder if they made that part kind of made them hard to shoot at, just so Matt could purposely just troll you with that
Fuck up, man.
line.
Keith's watching me.
That is Mr. Keith David to you.
I wonder if that previous line that was said was supposed to be their little, no, we're not going to make the infamous Star Wars line of don't get cocky, kid. Just careful, you're being watched.
Kill this thing. Hey, where'd that ship go?
I'm not sure.
Look at us, killing everything in sight. Is this what being a sociopath feels like?
Oh, sorry, man. I was busy thrilling. Oh, fuck.
Hey, remember that big ship you were asking about?
Nice little, I guess that could be like a little jab at the social commentary of games like this and Grand Theft Auto about, so is being a sociopath fun? Well, I'm sorry, I was too busy thrill killing. You were saying something?
Okay, I think we lost it. I'm in front of a passageway. I'll need a minute to open the door.
Shit. What's he doing, Kinsey?
Okay, get ready. Shoot the panel on the left. I mean the right, the right.
Kinsey!
Sorry, I'm facing the other way.
Always in a panic situation. It's like, no, left! Your other left!
I don't want to sound needy or anything, but I just blew up a capital ship. You'd think someone could at least give me a high five.
We need to take a look at this.
A plane? Why would Zinyak want to build one of those? We're in deep space.
It has to be another prison.
Whose idea of hell has been trapped
And
on
this
an
is where we're gonna end off right here.
Johnny. Oh my god.
Because,
Johnny's alive.
just thought it was a nice little
Johnny's
stopping
dead.
point.
Who else would be stuck in a plane?
Shandi? It was a
So,
life-defining moment.
thanks for listening,
The only thing that
and
makes
stay
sense.
tuned for the next episode.
She's making a lot of sense.
Thanks for watching.
Find out where this is. We're getting my best friend back.